Alright, I have arrived. Let's see if I see them. There you are. I made it.
I barely made it.
Orlando. Only airport we've ever been to where they show you a wait time for TSA. This is what the hotel lobby looks like for check-in for the Hyatt.
Joseph was going through it from 2 o'clock in the morning. He didn't know what he was going to do.
Yeah, Joseph, story time. Tell us what happened.
Look what you done started. Girl, keep working that body.
How y'all doing, people? My name's Keith.
And I'm Free. And we are...
The Howards.
The Howards.
Yes.
At LAX. Already dropped Keith off. Joseph has been here since 4 o'clock. Our flight leaves at 10:10. It's only 9 something. That's the story I'll be telling y'all about in a minute. Let me get to the gate. But that story all begins with him having a 5:30 a.m. flight at a whole different airport. He's still here. All right, now that I'm through security, I can start the story just a little bit. So it begins with the plan. The plan was that Joseph, who lives in Palm Springs, was supposed to fly out before us, land nice and early in Orlando today, hang out, go to the hotel, and then us, we were flying out of LAX on a red eye, nonstop. Tonight, landing at that risky little 6 a.m., but not so risky because as long as the plane was here, as long as that plane gets in the air, we are making that ship. Free is out of breath. But we're supposed to land, go to his hotel, hang out for a minute, have breakfast, catch the shuttle. But Joseph did not get on the plane. I have arrived. Let's see if I see them. There you are. I made it.
I barely made it.
Why aren't you in Orlando, Joseph? The people want to know.
Yeah, the people should know. Southwest lies a lot. I'm going to tell you all about it. Let me tell you. It's a long story, a series of lies. Oh, my gosh. I've been up to 2 o'clock in the morning.
You should probably get some rest.
As soon as I get in there. Keith
said,
called me when he got here. And I'm like, what do you think? I waved at him from the bar.
Well, you look nice and vacation ready. You ready to get on Star?
I'm ready to get to the first bed available.
I bet you are.
He said he ready to go to sleep.
Yeah. I got to catch up.
You got a celebrity
like I said,
here or what?
Long story. We have matching bags, but look at you. I'm really liking this outfit. You know, we've seen you on a couple of cruises. So now that it's Star, you decide you want to dress all spiffy, huh? You're loving the hat.
Thanks. I'm sweaty though. From way long.
Me too, from having to walk the long security walk because TSA on our regular side is closed late at night. So know that about LAX because somebody first didn't tell me. That somebody.
Thank you, people.
Full flight, but as you can see, we all made it. We are good to go, ready to go. And I am not about to play games with this hair because your girl got pictures to take on Star tomorrow. She's gonna put this little bonnet on, keep his hair right. It's dark right now. When we land, it'll be nice and sunny. 3 hours to kill before we catch this $25 shuttle bus. Found the shuttle bus for $25 per person. Cruise Control. CruiseControl.com, I believe. They had the best deal, so we're taking it. One thing to know about the shuttles, though, they all pick up over at the rental car center area, like right across from there. So no matter what terminal you come into, whatever airline, everybody has to go to there. So sometimes it's convenient, sometimes it's inconvenient, and they drop off at the same spot. For Southwest, it's convenient. I'll let you know which airlines are closest to that. Made it to Orlando Airport. We're early, like 30 minutes early. So they did really good. And there's a rocket launch at 6:50. But I don't know if we'll be able to see it from the airport, so we shall see. Well, Joseph, at least catching this flight, not only did we make it, but we made it early.
Hi. Are you on the 8 o'clock departure?
Hotel room that I already paid for.
Yeah. Well, this is what the hotel lobby looks like for check-in for the Hyatt. Pretty nice so far. We got alarms going off. This is nice.
Yeah, I booked a high room for the view.
Yeah, I like this. This is nice. Very nice indeed. This is the Hyatt. And did you see this bed? Balcony. Let's see. All right. I don't know.
You probably can't even go out there, man.
Oh, what's the point of having a balcony if you can't go out? How unfortunate. Oh well. This is still really nice. And you even have a little wet bar, extra blankets and stuff. It's safe. Not bad at all. Desk. Good place just to stay the night, or for us, a couple of hours. This is the bathroom. Pretty nice. Got your toilet. And your shower. Got your tub. Nice. Very nice indeed. So Joseph, you did the vacuum sealing, huh? I have one of those, but because of the weight, and I'm already always overweight,
Always.
I decided I don't think that's a good idea for me right now. I don't know why. You can't go out here, but you can at least see the Hyatt, the airport right here. And security line. You can be right in your room and look at the security line to be like, oh, I got time, or oh no, the line is so long. Let me check out now 3 hours early, because that's about how long it's going to take you to get through that line in Orlando, unless you have clear. We are at breakfast, and I said I do not want to get full because I am looking forward to that seafood buffet. You already know. That's what I'm getting on this ship for. And the gifts. And the gifts.
They're still doing the gifts, do you think?
Yeah, they're definitely still doing the gifts.
Now they live in their room, right?
Yeah.
I can't wait.
Me either.
I just want to see the smoking section
I know, that's kind of nice.
in the casino.
That's what you want to see?
17, right?
I don't know.
Look it up.
What are you looking forward to most, Joseph?
Oh, smoking section.
Oh my goodness. The bars.
The bars.
Most definitely the bars.
What's that?
Most definitely the
Yeah.
bars.
On the way to the smoking section. And then there's a infinity pool. for the
Yeah,
adult
yeah,
area.
that's the adult area.
Yeah.
Oh, look, you're going to get in the water with me,
I think
Joseph.
that's what I want to try, at least.
Should we do the
So
jacuzzi?
It may be
Depends
too
on how
hot.
hot it is.
You do know that they're 24 hours, right? So we could go at nighttime.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
I doubt I'm going to last until
Yeah, exactly. We talking about Joseph. By the time we get on the ship and he started his first ship,
Let's see, I didn't sleep in the airplane.
Neither did I. Those, oh my goodness, this must be the new planes where everything. Did you see any bigger seats in the front
No.
anywhere? Well, I
Yeah, at first, well, you don't put no, you ain't got no tray and stuff.
There's no plug for it. It's a 700.
Yeah.
So it's an older, smaller thing.
Yeah, not very comfortable.
Joseph was going through it from 2 o'clock in the morning. He didn't know what he was gonna do.
Yeah, Joseph, story time. Tell us what happened.
So I wake up at 2 o'clock, get
Uh-huh.
ready, and by 3:30 I get a ping from Southwest saying my flight delayed. Instead
Yeah.
of 5 o'clock, it's now 9 o'clock. Or sorry, 9 o'clock. Then as 9 o'clock got closer, they bumped me to 10:30. I called them, right? At that time, I was
Yeah, because
talking-
at that point I had called at 8 something because I didn't know he had a flight that early.
Yeah.
So I had called and I'm like, okay, what time is your flight? He said 5:30 in the morning. He said, but then I got bumped and bumped and bumped, and now we're at 12:13. So
And then the text messages went from delayed to rebooked.
Oh,
They
wow.
just rebooked me. I guess they figured the connection.
but did they
was gonna
rebook you to Palm Springs
from
still?
Palm Springs, but instead of going to Vegas to here,
Uh-huh.
they moved me to a later flight to Denver to here. And I said, all right. I went to the airport. I think I was talking to you. I just wanted to make sure that the plane that was supposed to show up actually
So,
is boarding, right?
yeah.
I said, yeah, it's boarding. This morning's problem was, excuse was the captain didn't show up. And the second one is because they said the skyline is too low for the weather in the West Coast. They're having problems getting the airplane from Sacramento to Palm Springs. Oh, all right, but it's boarding, right?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it's boarding. Okay. So I tell my buddy that was waiting for me in the will call
Yeah.
because he's saying, okay, this is starting to sound iffy. I'll just wait there for a little bit. Give me a call when
He was right about it being iffy.
Yeah. So I called and said, hey, I think we're good. This thing is already boarding. We're good. Shouldn't be that problem. I go to the bar because they give me this lousy $15 coupon.
Yeah.
It's like a teeny beer at the airport. Man, what's that?
Yeah.
Beer, half a beer on this or something? I go over there, order some beer, and I'm sitting there talking to a bunch of people apparently that got bumped on
Okay.
Southwest. But the story evolved. Some of them were bumped from the day before.
Oh,
This
wow.
is day 2 for them.
You didn't tell me that.
Yeah. And so I'm like, wait, what?
Let's back up. First off, I had spoken to Joseph at about 8:45 or so, and that's when I found out that he was just waiting and his flight had been delayed, and at that point it's delayed to 12:15. So I'm like, okay, let me go online and see what other flights there are. But the system was down.
Oh,
Yeah, so because the system was down, you couldn't book anything, so you couldn't see any reservations. So I'm like, all right, I'm not worried about that. Let me go to flight status. So I go over to the flight status and I check out Palm Springs. No, I go to Ontario. Go to our airport because I'm already like, whatever's going on over there, let me see if it's going on and going to affect us, the Ontario or LAX. So I go over to Ontario. Everything's on time. Everything's on time. And he had more options. Everything had a connection through Ontario. But I screenshotted, because you're going to use it for the claim, I screenshotted everything for Ontario, and then I went back to Palm Springs, and everything with Palm Springs was delayed. 5:30 in the morning, 11 in the morning, because he had, at that point, it wasn't even 9 o'clock. So he had 10-something flight. He wasn't going to be able to make that out of Ontario, but 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock. The latest one we had was like 12:20 with only one layover, and it was a short layover, and it still got him here last night. I said, but worst case scenario, you could just come to LAX and jump on the nonstop red eye with us.
As it stands, I probably booked the last seat on the flight with you guys.
Apparently so,
Yeah.
because it was it was sold out, as we saw.
wow. Well, at least she made it, man.
Yeah.
And that's another thing they lied to me about. When I called them about the Ontario thing, they
Yeah.
said, oh, they're going to have the same problem of getting the airplane from
No,
Sacramento.
and this is like 9:30 at this point when he
Yeah.
talks to them. So they knew good and well
Yeah.
that two things happened. Not only was Ontario on time and everything had left, but One of the 5:30 a.m. flights left at 9:37.
That's
I
the one that got bumped.
Yeah, but I screenshotted that and sent that to him too. So he's got that for filing the claim. Because I said, when he finally said, okay, I ain't got time for this, I'm coming to LA. He was like, it's going to cost me $200 in order for me to get to LA for transportation. I said, are you still at the airport? He said, yes. I said, go over there and tell them you need to file a claim. I said, because you're going to get your transportation reimbursed, the hotel that he wasn't able to check into last night or reimbursed, and you're going to get flight credit. So you're going to get between $150 and $200 in flight credit.
That's flight credit I have to spend at Southwest.
This is true. You know, it's transferable, so if you want to give it up, we'll take it. We'll gladly take it. But you can use it for Miami. Because we still have another cruise in November.
I definitely research my Miami route much better.
Yeah, it is. Well, we can always get into Miami. Our problem is
Oh, yeah, that's right. You guys have that video.
like every time they give us so much flight credit, hotel, every single time. Miami, Fort Lauderdale. Fort Lauderdale was the only one we couldn't afford to be overnight because he had a doctor appointment the next day that he had to be at. So
You'd have been good.
told you it was story time.
Ontario.
Yeah.
But they told me the thing is boarding. You don't need to worry about Ontario. My buddy was waiting for me to take me there.
Yeah, you'd have been.
Yeah. And by the time they sent me a text message saying I'm bumped again, and you know what? The combination that cut it off for me would have brought me and landed me here at the same time as you guys.
Yeah, no, that's what actually it would have brought it
all over the place.
Yeah, but it would have got you here after. It was going to get here. Everything else that was going to come and arrive next day was like 6:30 or so.
Yeah.
And this flight was landing at 6 o'clock. So
But he would have had to go to Denver.
he would have had connections.
In Arizona, there's already a storm. People are already at the airport talking about those delays there. So what, you're going to send me from one problem to the next?
Yeah.
And the craziest thing about it is, Joseph, initially when he found out that we were doing red eye, right? He was like, "Are you crazy? You guys are going to get in
I
the
thought
same
they were risking
day."
it. I was telling people at the airport, and here I was thinking they really pushed the envelope.
Yeah.
Showing up the same day.
And we normally don't even do that, man.
Right. The only reason why we did was because it was a nonstop, and I was like, as long as that plane leaves, we're good. Plus, I had checked, and there were other flights leaving after that 10 p.m. flight. They had an 11 p.m. flight. I think 2 of them. They got here later, but they still got here in enough time to catch the ship. So I have backups.
We don't normally do that.
Story time with Joseph. Poor thing. But we made it. We are headed to Star. Wow, that looks good. Eggs Benedict.
Have you ever had it before?
I don't know.
What? Eggs Benedict before, right?
Yeah, I
I
have.
don't know. He has. Because you guys are egg people. I am a stay in the bed person for breakfast.
Well, that's right.
Yes, because that's right. On the ship, this is what we'll be seeing. The two of you eating at breakfast.
Yeah. There's no solarium in this one, so yeah.
No, there's not, but there's so many places to eat. What I am looking forward to is the Lemon Post lemonade juices, but they have alcohol, so you'll like that. Yes, this is very, very good. Thank you. Well, you don't know, my smoker has to smoke. So, we came down out the lobby, took the elevator, and it brought us right here, which is pretty cool. And now, I'm just gonna walk out to the same view I could not see the launch from, which is also headed to the shuttle. And I said, depending on what terminal you're at, it makes it easy or not so easy. But honestly, when you're coming in, anyways, everybody has to, at least for Southwest, you have to catch the shuttle, well, the tram. So you come over to where the Hyatt Hotel is at, and then from here, you go over there where that B is at, and head towards ground transportation. Orlando. Only airport we've ever been to where they show you a wait time for TSA. Right now, just 5 to 9 minutes. So we have to take the elevator up to 3, go across the bridge, and come back down with the A side because our shuttle is over at the A side. Now we are back and walking across to the other side where it says train station. Let's see if this is correct. Well, we figured out what the letters A and B mean. Over here it says A, and for us our ground transportation is at A. Mind you, we did get a text message saying that they had a change and that now we had to come over to A. So originally I believe we were going to be at the B side, and now we're headed over to A, which is back across where the Hyatt is and the gates for boarding TSA are. And we are back on the elevator. It's crazy how both sides look identical. So ground transportation out that way, out the door. So now we're over here by A36 and 37. What number are we? 304. 3 or 4. So basically the lady lied to us. She is a Royal Caribbean person. Because we're literally right back where we were. That's those people crossing the street up there. They are going to the rental car center, which is where we were. Like, ignore half of what we initially said, because that lady lied. I got Poverty to Paradise right here. You finally got off my ship so I can get on. You guys gotta follow Poverty to Paradise. As always, I'm always gonna put the little link right there underneath her picture. But how did you enjoy Star?
Oh my gosh, I'm gonna cry. Why did they make me get off?
Yeah, why did you? I want to get on there with you. We can cruise together.
I do have other cruises booked. I wouldn't say unfortunately, but fortunately, yeah. But no, I love Star. It's the best. It's my favorite ship right now.
I can't wait to get on.
Maybe because I just got off of it, but yeah. Definitely, I'm glad they're changing it to 7 days because 3 or 4 days is not enough.
At all. So make sure you guys check out Poverty to Paradise. You see her link right there. Perfect timing. The shuttle just pulled up. I got caught up with Linnell from Poverty to Paradise, but our shuttle is here. One thing I will say though is it is only 9:05 and she is already off of her shuttle and here at the airport. Yes, I'm out of breath. So, point being, if you get off early, you absolutely can catch an early flight because, I mean, who would have expected her to be off of Star in the shuttle all the way to MCO, which is like an hour and a half away at 9:05, and I saw her like 9:01. So, if she had a 10:30 flight, she doesn't, but if she did, then easily can make it. And especially since right now, for no reason at all, do not hold to this, TSA lines are short. That is a rarity. That is the exception, not the rule, because Orlando is one you definitely need to plan for. But as far as getting off and timing, it looks like you can get here before 10 o'clock. To the ship, we're headed to the ship, just headed to the ship, we're headed to the ship, we're headed to the ship. So after all that walking, which is kind of a good thing because I got to meet Poverty of Paradise, Miss Lunel, but all that walking and the driver was going straight to the outside smoking area.
The simplest thing.
We had no idea.
Went to the wrong side of the terminal too when we got up.
You over there sweating. You know I have fans with me, right? You need one?
So you don't make stops at
On
hotels
our
now?
way, and somebody went the wrong way over to B, so we got to go pick them up. But we are on our way. And this is the rental car center that I was referring to. Yes.
Anybody want to trade places?
No.
Because you can drive this all week and I'll leave. Boy.
We are headed to the port on cruise control. Corey, what's the website?
It's cruise control -transportation.com.
Cruise control -transportation.com. Like I said, you may be black, but they leave on time. So make sure you get in where you fit in or you'll be left.
Yep.
Joseph, turn and look. There she is.
Because I was
Look
coming
at
back
that
in
ship.
because I was going to run to the car wash, but at the end of the
Wow.
I can't.
Yes, it is. There she is, Star of the Seas. We're here. He's awake. We are at the terminal,
All right,
and I'm going to
guys,
show you
first,
how
Star
Orlando
of the
Port
Seas.
Canaveral terminal is. As you can see, it is only 10:15, so boarding's not even supposed to start for 15 minutes, but it's already started, and there's no lines. We love Royal because Royal is so efficient that even when you come in early, you can get in where you fit in. This was my shuttle crew. So we are all about to get our bags, drop them off at the porters, and head on board. All right, bags are with porters, and we are headed out. There is, in case you didn't know, a whole little plaza over to the left with food. Got Sunrise Marina and Grilled Seafood Beach, which a lot of people like, but I'm only interested in that right there. Oh yeah, put me on Star. Where is he going? I'm going this way. For once, I'm the one leaving, talking about, let's go. What are you doing?
Right here.
No, smoking a cigarette.
Yeah, you said where am I going?
Yeah, so what you doing?
Oh, right, nothing. I'm smoking a cigarette. But look, Joseph talking about he was jealous because I was snoring. Tell him I snore in the movie theaters, everywhere, huh? If I'm tired, I'm going to sleep.
Yeah. You want to go to sleep? I want to get in there to Windjammer. Look, they got a whole dog. Look at that. We weren't expecting to see him.
Hold on to the rails right here. Hold
We
on to
are
the rails.
through already. Security was really quick. Now we are headed up. Haven't even shown our, well, we showed our boarding pass so far, but still haven't shown our boarding documents, the passport just yet. We'll do that when we get up here.
If you have express check-in, stay to the left. Yes, all the way down and make a left to the VIP lounge.
So still no lines. Look at that. Here we go. We're done. Now Joseph is getting scanned in. Once you show your boarding documents, your passport or birth certificate here, you no longer have to show it, and you can head on to the ship. Yes. This is what?
Ridiculous.
Well, you should have got the wheelchair. You know good and well that you couldn't do all this walking. You'll be all right. There she is. There she is. It is Star of the Seas. There she is, there she is, there she is. Look at that. Let's see what this ship looks like. Oh, look at my hair. Wow.